San Francisco Municipal Railway, or MUNI, is the city department that provides the majority of public transit options to San Francisco residents. The modes of transport it offers include a large fleet of buses, trolleys, cable cars, and light rail vehicles. MUNI is composed of three divisions: facilities maintenance, operations, and equipment maintenance, or EM, which is our focus today. Now we're here with Ann Branston, Deputy General Manager of MUNI, to talk about her plans to revamp and revitalize an organization that works behind the scenes to serve the transportation needs of the beautiful city of San Francisco. Now, good morning, Ann.
Good morning.
Thank you for taking time to meet with us today. Now, as Deputy General Manager, how would you describe the situation that you inherited coming into MUNI?
Well, it's my pleasure, Ben. Well, when I took over as Deputy General Manager, it became quite apparent to me that there was a heavy undertone of negativity exuding throughout the organization. Employee morale was considerably low. There was a clear lack of professionalism. There have been reports of maintenance technicians drinking on the job. Ultimately, there was just no pride.
That seems like quite a lot of personnel issues to handle.
Yes, it is. However, the current managerial structure and system work has not exactly promoted a positive work environment. This stemmed from MUNI leadership's failure to clearly communicate an organizational mission, goals, and objective to its employees. Essentially, there is no real communication between managers and frontline workers at all. If anything, the relationship between the two groups is more adversarial. Operationally, there are significant inconsistencies in repair procedures and acquisition of replacement parts. This falls under the overarching problem of a broken work process flow, full of waste. There is no prioritization of work, which is ultimately leads technicians to selecting work arbitrarily. For example, one mechanic was quoted as saying, "You feel like working on an engine, you went and worked on an engine. And if you didn't, you thought you'd rather do a brick job that day, you just wandered over and did a brick job."
That doesn't sound like a very positive work environment. It seems very unorganized and unstructured. But ultimately, all of your employees know what their job is, right? Maybe it's just an issue of motivation?
Well, that's just it. The lack of accountability mechanism has further inhibited performance. Of course, motivation is an issue, but if people aren't accountable for their work, how can we really assess their performance?
But do you think you have the right people to do the job?
Yes, I'm confident that we have the right team to get the job done. However, I acknowledge management's role in enabling our employee to do so. For example, there is no real training for technicians or mechanics. Much of the training received is on the job. We've also heard rumors of employees complaining that they didn't have the necessary tools to do their jobs. So it's not all on them. We have skin in the game as well.
So after talking with MUNI management, we wanted to gain some perspective from one of the frontline workers, a mechanic who's actually doing the on-the-ground work. Excuse me, do you have a few minutes to talk with us?
Oh, for sure, Cliff. What's happening, man? How at you for?
How long have you been a mechanic here at MUNI?
Man, at MUNI, man, I've been here for about 10 years, you know what I'm saying?
10 years.
That's right, yes sir, man, 10 bullets.
Okay, so how would you describe your work environment?
Work environment? What you mean by that, man?
Your job here at MUNI?
Oh, right. Oh yeah, man, it's real cush, you know what I'm saying? We pretty much do whatever we want, man, you know, come in late, take a nice morning break, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy my coffee, my cheese sandwich, put a little something extra in it, you know. That's about it.
So you actually drink on the job?
Oh, you know, man, nothing crazy, just a little something, clear up my sinuses a little bit, you know how it is.
What is your daily routine aside from the morning break?
Oh man, it just really depends, you know what I'm saying, whatever mechanical problems we got going on, you know, or really it just depends on what I feel like doing, man. You know, either way, I don't really care. You know, no one cares around here. At the end of the day, it's just a job, you know, seeing it for the paycheck. You know, I mean, if I bust my ass, let's say, it's not gonna matter any different. No one cares, you know, I mean, plus, how am I supposed to do my job when I have the right tools and training to do so, right? That'd be like me saying like, "Hey, what's your name, man?"
Ben.
Yeah, be like, "Hey, Ben, why don't you hop down here and swap out them brakes right quick? And it's just whack, you know?
So Anne, I guess the real question is, how do you plan on addressing these issues?
Well, Ben, we hired a very expensive consulting firm, DragonWorks, who are frankly the best in the business. With their value analysis and insight, they've come up with a way to address MUNI's personnel, system work, and performance-related issues. Here's we've got put together.